Welcome to my channel, and here we are going to be working on this problem. We are going to produce the orthographic views of this object, and the direction of view for the front elevation is direction of this arrow X. So with what we have here, let's talk about the dimensions here. We have that from here to here is 80 millimeters, and then we have that the radius of this semicircle here is 20, while that of this particular one that we have here, I can't see what it is. It is not dimensioned, but I'm going to take the thickness as 10, and then I'll take it as 30 millimeters. So that's what I will take the radius of this arc here, okay, or the semicircle. And then we have the distance from here to here is 15 millimeters. The thickness of this is 15 millimeters, and then the distance from this point here on this surface to this point here is 30 millimeters, and also we have the radius here to be 30. So we take, okay, the radius of this is known because this is the midpoint, and from here to here is 60. So the mid here from this point here to this point is 30. So we also have this to be 30. So that's the radius of this arc here, or the semicircle, and then the distance from this point to the center of this arc or this semicircle is 40 millimeters, and then we have the distance from here to here is 60, and from here to this end, that is thickness of this is 20 millimeters. So we are going to be making use of these dimensions to produce the orthographic views of this object. But before I go on drawing, what we have as the front elevation here, we are going to have this these two semicircles as we have here, and then we are going to see this rectangle, and then we are going to see this part that we see here. So those are things that we are going to put together to get the orthographic views of this object. So let's start with the front elevation. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do here, so is to draw a horizontal line. So I will draw horizontal line from this end to this end here. Then I'm going to be drawing a center line, so to produce the semicircle that we have there. So I'm going to draw a center line. So I will draw it here in the middle here. So draw a vertical center line like this. Okay. Okay, so we have this center line. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a radius of 20 millimeters. A radius of 20 millimeters. So I will take 20 millimeters from, that is from here to here. So this is 20 millimeters. So I'll put it at this point. Then I will draw a semicircle. So it goes like this. So this is the semicircle. So this is the first semicircle that we have down there. And then the next one is I will take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So 30 millimeters. And then I will put at this point here. And then I will draw the second semicircle that we see in the front elevation. So we have this now. Okay, so we have this now. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to make these lines. I'm going to make them thick lines. So we are going to make this line. So make this line a thick line. So from here to this end here, as we see it there in the front, in the object. Then next that I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement of 40 millimeters from here. So to locate the center of the other semicircle that we see there. So okay, so let me bring the diagram as we have it. Okay, so this is diagram. So from this base here up to the center here, so we have what we have 40 millimeters. So we have 40 millimeters to the center here. So we have 40 millimeters. So I'm going to take that measurement of 40 millimeters up. So this is 40 millimeters here. Okay, so then with this now, so I'm going to draw a horizontal center line. Horizontal center line. So we draw horizontal center line. So like this. Okay, so then I will now take that 30 millimeters again. So that 30 millimeters, put it at this point here. Then I will draw a semicircle. So it goes like this. Okay, so I want it to be more visible. So we have the semicircle here now. So now, so the next thing that we are going to do here is that I'm going to complete this as a vertical line. So we join it together with this, and then so this also, so we are going to join it together with this. Okay, so we have it like this. So then the next thing that I'm going to put here as part of the front elevation is this rectangle. So let me show you. So this rectangle that we have here, so this is going to give us a rectangle. So just after the part for the front elevation, we have this part, and then we have this part, and then we have this part for the front elevation. So as we have that, the thickness of the rectangle is 15 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement of 7.5 to the right and 7.5 to the left side. So this is how we have it. So 7.5 to the left side. So this is 7. This is 7.5 here, and then so from here again 7.5. So we have it here. So that's 7.5, and the height of that is 30 millimeters. So right from this point, so we take 30 millimeters off. This is 30 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to draw at this point here. So I will draw a vertical line. So at this point, I'm going to draw a vertical line. So we take we draw a vertical line here. Okay, so and also at this point I will draw a vertical line. So then at this point I'm going to draw a horizontal line, and that horizontal line, so I'm going to take it across to both sides like this. Okay, because of the end elevation. So then we are going to thicken this line. So we make it a thick line from here down to this point, and then we also make this line a thick line from here down to this point, and then we also make this line a thick line from here to here like this. So here we have the front elevation. So that is it. So now let's go for the top view. So let's see the part that will give us the top view or the plan. So first of all, we have this rectangle. So we have this rectangle. This is going to form a rectangle, and then we are going to have this as a rectangle. Then we also have this part is also form a rectangle. Then okay, so it form a rectangle. So those are the part that we are going to have. Then I'm looking at this point. So this particular point is going to be hidden, so in the top view. So we have to take that into consideration. So let's look at how we can produce the top view or the plan of this object. So what we have to do first is that we need to draw a vertical line down from this point. So we draw a vertical line down here. Okay, so and then we are also going to extend this line as a vertical line down. So and then so we also extend this line as a vertical line. Okay, so I need to come here. I also need to draw this as a vertical line down. As I said, that part is going to be hidden from us in the top view. So we also draw this line as vertical line, and then we come here, we draw this line as a vertical line. So those are the lines that we need to produce. And then so we need to separate the front elevation from the plan. So we come down here a little bit, so and then you draw this horizontal line to this side. Now let's look at the dimensions that we are going to take. So for the top view, so looking at this, so we have that for this part, thickness from here to here is 20, and then from here to here is 60, so making 80 millimeters. And then from here to here is 15 millimeters. So let's look at how that can be done. So first of all, we take that 20 millimeters, so which is for the rectangle part. So we have this, and then so we now take 60 millimeters down, so as the for the other part. So we have 60 millimeters. So this is 60 millimeters here, and then I'm also going to take a measurement of, so this 15 that we have here, this 15 that we have here, we are going to subtract it from 60, and that will be 45. So I will be taking that 45 right from this point here. So 45 from this point here. So take that 45 from here, and we have it here like this. Okay, so all this we are going to draw horizontal line. So we draw horizontal line to this side and also to this side, and then so we also draw horizontal line here like this. Okay, so here we draw horizontal line to this side and also to this side, and then at this point we draw horizontal line, so from this point to both sides. So we have this and then we draw this. So looking at what we have here, so the top view is already there, so I just want to extend this line a bit. Okay, so the top view is already there, so all we have to do is to bring out the thickness of the top view. So this line, we are going to make it a thick line, so make it a thick line from here to here. And also for this line, so from this point, so we make it I don't actually know, so if what we have here, so if it go, okay, I don't think it goes to the other side, or let's assume that this semicircular hole that we have here, it goes to the other end. Let's just assume that, so which means that from this point here, so we have to draw this line as short dashes line. So we need to make it short dashes line. So you draw, so that is the line that we use for the hidden details of an object. So we need to draw it to this point here. Okay, and then so then for this part, so we have a rectangle from here to here. That is the web. So we call that part, we call it a web. So that is the web that is placed on the object. So that has to be a rectangle, and then so we also have this to be hidden. So as we did for the other one, so we also draw short dashes line at this point here. Okay, okay, so we have this. So this line, we also need to make it a thick line from here down here, like this. Then this line will be a thick line. Okay, and then this line is also a thick line to this end, and then this line here, we just make this a thick line from here to here. And then so for this one, we have a thick line all through, so that is from here to here. Alright, so we have the top view in place. Alright, so here now we have the top view, as we already have the front view here, or the front elevation. Alright, so let's go and work on the left end elevation. So for the left end elevation, the object is being viewed in this direction. We are going to see this part as a rectangle, and then we are going to see this as a right angle triangle, and then we are going to see this part here. So this will also be a rectangle. So that's what we are going to get. Okay, so let's see. So I will only draw the left end elevation. I will not draw the right end elevation. Okay, so for the left end elevation, it will be here on the right side of the front elevation. We are drawing first angle projection. In first angle projection, we always have the front elevation to be above the plan or the top view. Okay, so now, so to draw the left end elevation, as I said, we are placing it here. So we have to draw a line, so a line at angle 45 degree to this line here. So we are placing the set square at this point on the front elevation. So we just set it like this, as you see it here, and then we draw this line to be at an angle 45 degree to the horizontal. So that is this is the set square that you have to use, 45 degree set square. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to be drawing a vertical line from each line that comes out of the top view, so where they intersect. So this line intersects all the horizontal lines that come out of the top view or the plan in this point. So we at this point here, we have to draw a vertical line. So you take a vertical line, so going up like this. Okay, so then we come to this point, we also draw a vertical line here. Okay, so and then coming to this point here, so we draw a vertical line like this, and then so this point here we draw a vertical line like this. Alright, so then other things that I need to do here, so there are some lines that I still need to draw out of the front elevation as horizontal line. So coming to this point on this small semicircle here, so I need to draw a horizontal line to this side, and then I will also come to this point here, then I will draw a horizontal line to this point. And then so for this part that we have here, so it go a little bit down than the semicircle, so I will draw a horizontal line like this, and then coming to this point here, I will also draw, okay, I've already drawn a horizontal line, but at this top here of this semicircle, I will draw horizontal line. So we have all this. So other things that I need to do here, so all that we need, they are already here. So other things that I need to do is to produce, is to bring out the left end elevation. So first of all, so let's do it together. I'm going to, okay, so with the ruler, so as I said that I need to extend this line, but I'll just draw it directly. So the rectangle that this one is going to show us, let me bring the object. So the rectangle that this one is going to show us, it is from what? It is from here to here. And then if you follow this line, so it starts from here, okay? And then you follow this one, it ends here and it goes up. So it goes up to the point, this point out to this line. So I'll just draw from here. So I will draw a vertical line from here down to this point. And then also this line, I will draw it as a vertical line. So we have this down. Alright, so then so coming to this part here that we have here, coming to this part, so it goes like this, okay? So to this point here, to this point, and then so we are to join it with this point. We are to join it with this point as this point that this line goes here. So we join this together, so like this. So this is a non-isometric line, so you use a ruler to draw it, and then so this line will be made thick as the base of that right angle triangle that we have there. So this line also, we need to make it a thick line, okay? Alright, so then other part that we have here, so this other part that we have here, okay, so for this is going to form a straight line. It will form a straight line, and this is where we have it. So this is it. So we have it like this. Okay, so from here to here, and then so for this line, so we are going to have this line. So this line as a thick line. So from here to here, okay. Alright, so we have this line. Alright, so and then so the whole of this line will be made a thick line. So from here to this end. Alright, so this gives us the end elevation. So here we have the end elevation. So and this is actually the left end elevation. So we have solved the problems, and as we have produced the front elevation, the plan, and also the end elevation. So thank you, keep on practicing, and God bless you.